It's November 2014. In that great American tradition that is college football, the intrepid Wisconsin Badgers are plunging headlong into an epic conference contest, led by head coach Gary Anderson and star running back Melvin Gordon. Now, Melvin Gordon is on the short list to win the Heisman Trophy this year, that coveted prize that goes to the best player in college football as determined by a non-scientific popularity contest. But this particular day, Melvin Gordon is not looking anything like a star. He gets possession of the football in the first quarter, and all of a sudden, the football is on the ground. The other team is recovering. Not to be deterred, Melvin Gordon again gets the football, and again, the football's on the ground. The other team is on top of it. Ladies and gentlemen, these are known as fumbles, and they are considered to be bad. Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and anyone who has ever dropped the ball in life, I am no Melvin Gordon, but I do know what it's like to drop the ball every now and then. Now, I was a little bit like Melvin Gordon in one respect, and that was potential. I went to law school. Don't ask me what possessed me to do that, but I did. And worse still, I actually enjoyed it. I got good grades, graduated near the top of my class, and then went on to a prestigious position, essentially a postdoctorate, with a state judge. After 2 years doing that, I went to work for a nationwide law firm. I was on the picture-perfect road to success until the football came out. You see, when I came to my work, I like to bring precision. I like to take things literally, not necessarily intrepidly, but very literally. This had a tendency to get me in trouble. You see, other people at the firm were not quite as literal as I was. So when one of the partners called me into her office and gave me an assignment to put together a spreadsheet for some complex litigation we were working on, I set to it, putting together the grandmother of all spreadsheets. Very comprehensive, very full, and very much not the summary that the partner was looking for. This was not the first time I had failed to meet her expectations. My self-confidence plunges through the floor, communication breaks down, and in less than a year from joining the firm, I am standing around trying to figure out what to do with the rest of my life. All of a sudden, the football was on the ground for me. Now, I would be handed the football again, this time as executive director of an education and advocacy nonprofit. A dirty little secret nobody tells you about lawyers. If the money thing doesn't work out, you can always go change the world. And occasionally, some of us actually succeed. This was my chance to make a difference. We were going to lobby the legislature. We were going to unite people. We were going to change our state. And we got off to a pretty good start. We lobbied the legislature. We started uniting people. And we promptly ran out of money to do anything else. We were putting the non in non-profit. And all of a sudden, we couldn't afford to have full-time paid staff. I found myself stepping back, and once again, the football of my life was on the ground. And after 2 false starts, shall we say, who would give me the football a third time? Well, I found someone who was willing to give me that one more chance to carry the football. Her name was Rachel. She worked in the district attorney's office. And the fact that she gave me the football really should worry you just a little. Now, that's because in the private practice of law, we are fighting over money. Lots of it, but it's still money. When we're in the nonprofit world, we're fighting over ideas and policy. When you're in the district attorney's office, you are fighting over people's freedom. Because we have the power to send people to jail as we do our jobs right. That's one heavy football. But Rachel still let me carry it. And surprisingly, we started winning. I began going to court, making my cases in front of juries. Ordinary citizens actually started agreeing with me that these people were guilty. It was an awesome feeling. I handled more settings and hearings in front of judges than I can count. And I was even one of the prosecutors that helped take a serial residential burglar off the streets with a 34-year prison sentence. I got my one more chance and started winning. Now in this story, which role do you play? Are you a Gary Anderson or a Rachel that has a star performer on your team that's fallen on tough times? Give them that one more chance to win again. Maybe you're Melvin Gordon or me, and you've fallen on hard times, and everything you do seems to fall apart. Give yourself that one more chance to start winning. Because we just might find when we have the courage to give ourselves and everyone else that one more chance, we found the courage to win again. Mr. Toastmaster.